So with this, this is just one of those practical questions that I wanted to ask, because right here you've already laid that out. So in this, based on that, as a man who's called to ministry, because there are a lot of men who are called to ministry, and this is part of what I wanted to minister to tonight. Got a lot of men who are called to ministry, right? A lot, whether it's they're in music, whether they're preaching, they're dancing, they're doing something, whatever it is they're doing for God, right? They're called to ministry, and they're seeking to eventually marry, right? So just they want to marry, they want to get married one day. But what is it like? And so I want you to educate me so I can so I can talk with some wisdom, because so what is it like to find a decent date and maintain a romantic relationship? Because the last time I pursued a woman is the woman that I'm married to, and we already knew each other for 20 years. You know what I mean? So there wasn't much to go in and say, okay, let me go to Tinder real quick and figure something out and drop some lines. No, we already knew each other. So there wasn't this big buildup or pressure or anything like that. So when you're talking about starting cold, meeting somebody, what is it like to find a decent date and then maintain a romantic relationship in 2020?
Well, let me tell you this. It can be hard and scary.
Come on.
It can be hard and scary. Let me tell you why. People are so used to seeing you. Most people, when they see me, like even on my social media, when they see me, I'm teaching and preaching, and they almost forget, before I was ever Pastor Tim, I'm Tim Simmons.
Yeah.
They see me being serious. They see me talking I'm in the spirit. So a lot of time I might be talking strong and got that serious face, but I'm still human. And when I leave from ministering, you got to remember, when I'm ministering, I'm on a high.
Yeah.
I'm on a spiritual high. But the hard part about dating is they've seen you as Superman. But you got to show them your Clark Kent.
Ooh, come on, sir. Talk about it.
And here's the scary. This is why it's hard and scary. Sometimes people tend to put you on a pedestal in their mind, or in the spiritual world. They think you are this amazing person spiritually, until they find out you have flaws too.
Yeah.
And that's what's scary. Letting someone know your flaws, letting them see you at your vulnerable states, at your low states. And I know most people thinking, well, that's everybody. No, it's different when you're in ministry.
Yes, sir. Talk about it.
They automatically assume, listen, even though they might say it, they assume to an extent you're almost perfect. They assume that you are a perfect man because, girl, did you hear how he talked about God? Did you hear what he said? He must be this and he must be that, based on, listen, even if I'm telling the truth, there might be some avenues that I'm struggling with. I might have 90% of it down.
Yeah.
And when you see that 10%, I thought you was a man of God.
Come on.
And when you're dating someone, if you're not careful to who you're dating, and when they see certain avenues of your life, man, if they don't like it, they're gonna be able to walk away.
Yeah.
With your low parts, the low parts of your life. They'll be able to tell somebody, and this is why we have to be more transparent as ministers. I tell people all the time, I'm not perfect at all. The only reason why I preach is not because I'm perfect. I preach because he called. I'm trying to make it to heaven just like you. I'm trying to fight some temptations just like you. I'm trying to make sure I'm disciplined just like you. I'm overcoming the pressure of my peers just like you. The only difference is I have to make my mistakes in front of the people.
Yeah.
And when we're dating, you're looking for someone who can hold you up instead of look at you like you're not who you say you were.
Ooh.
They understand you're not Superman. You're really Clark Kent.
Yeah.
The only thing that makes you super is when the anointing comes on you and you find out it's God who's super.